Hi YouTube, it's your perfume principal. Thank you so much for joining my channel today. If you are new to my channel, hold up, wait a minute, just stop what you're doing, pause for a moment and get to know me. Get a drink, get a snack, get to know your perfume principal. If you're a returning subby, thank you so much for returning and thank you for supporting my channel. One love. Guys, just a quick recap. The purpose of this channel is for us to help each other. You help me, and I help you find that perfect scent sillage. Now, a scent sillage is the same thing as a scent trail. So it's that lingering scent that you leave after leaving a room or that precedes you in many cases upon entering a room or a location. But on this channel, we dig a little bit deeper. Not only are we trying to find that scent sillage for our outside, we're trying to find that scent trail that we leave behind based on what we allow our eyes to see, our hearts to absorb, our mind to absorb, our soul and spirit to absorb. So we dig a little bit deeper, we self reflect, we are honest, we have honest conversations just to be the better person we're meant to be. Because at the end of the day, your purpose is bigger than you will ever know. So, guys, it's like I said, April 26th. It is the last week in the month of April. I cannot believe it. I just remember doing the April Fool's scent review, and last week, what did we do? The rainy day, like April showers bring May flowers. So, with that being said, guys, today's focus is going to be on some of those floral scents that the showers have brought to us. So I have a few scents to go over with you guys today. Um, you know, of course, I do my research, Chat GPT, Fragrantica, and Gemini, just to give me general ideas because there are thousands of combinations of floral scents. Some of these perfumes, their floral scents are going to be in the top notes, the base notes, and or the heart notes, where they exude floral. When you smell them, that's the first smell you get is a floral note. But before we dive into that, I have a special or an honorable mention. And this little gem I purchased a few months ago at, I believe it was Home Goods. And it's just H2 Opificio or H2 Opificio. I'm not sure how if that is even how you say it. It's an Italian brand, and this is a vanilla floral scent. When I'm telling you, this is a quintessential clean girl smell. Out of the shower, jeans on, some light wash jeans, button down shirt, one hem tucked in, some silver hoops, silver necklace, hair back in a bun, or even in two little ponytails, and just going about her business. Has a straw bag, going about her business, grocery shopping, going to the library, just walking down Main Street. That's what that scent exudes to me. All right, so enough of that. Let's get started with the reason why we are here, and that's our floral notes. So I have a few fragrances that I'm going to go over. I have hundreds of fragrances that could fit into this category, so I just strategically picked maybe it's about 10, I'm not sure, something to that effect. All right, so the first scent we're going to talk about, remember I said the floral notes are going to be found either in the top, heart, or base notes. So just listen carefully. All right, so the first one has top notes of pear, mandarin, and pineapple, has mid notes of jasmine, sambac, gardenia, and magnolia. If you've been watching me for any amount of time, you know the gardenia and magnolia, those two scents, floral notes rather, they work very well on my skin. And then we'll continue on with base notes of amber, musk, cashmere. What's the last one? Cashmere, excuse me, sandalwood and praline. So oftentimes we hear the praline note, we think of Camera, we think of angel share, we think of something that a little warmer scent. This one here, guys, is called Garam by the House of Latafa. Garam by the House of Latafa. That's Garam by the House of Latafa. It is said to be a smell alike of Bulgari's Baciami or Baciami, depending on where you want to speak it. All right, so let's give it a squirt. The atomizer is not that great to me, but the scent makes that okay. This is a nice, clean, Definitely get those top notes. For the floral notes, I do smell a hint of jasmine. But I have this one going with Kingdom by Latafa. I have this one also going with Angam or Burberry Goddess or Athena. Any of the what do you call it? Creed Aventus for her or La Aventure Femme by the House of Al Haramain. All those will go well with this one to highlight those notes. To do the Magnolia and Gardenia, I know some of the ones from the Miss Armaf collection will go very well with this one. So again, the guys, that is Garum by the House of Latafa. All right, so we're going to continue on. So the next one has top notes of, this is new, Rangoon. Rangoon. I've never heard of that before. Rangoon creeper, rather. So that's a type of plant. And then jasmine sandback. So there we go again. So this one that I'm about to mention could also go with garum to highlight the jasmine note. Has heart notes again of jasmine, tuberose, and ylang ylang. So we know that the ylang ylang gives it a little coconutish feel, kind of that frangipani yellow floral feel. And then the base notes of incense, benzoin, musk, and sandalwood. Now, when I first got this one, I was like, okay, it was very inexpensive. Most of these are reasonable. I know for sure they're all probably under $40 at this point. Nope, except two. Two. All right. So this one has really, I've had this not for a year yet, but this one, y'all, this one smells amazing. It's no joke what this is a smell alike of. This is called Floral Perfumo by the House of Maison Alhambra, and this is a smell alike of Gucci Bloom. Now that is a powerful atomizer, Maison Alhambra. You go. Mm. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't need Gucci Bloom. I think I have it. I don't need Gucci Bloom because this right here, this is chef's kiss all the way. So because of the ylang ylang note and the yellow florals, this will go great with Quad Al Fursan White by the House of Latafa. I have this always also going with Romance by Ralph Lauren, Empire Victor, and the Gucci Gardenia. Also, garum would go with the Gucci Gardenia, the pink one from this floral line. But this one right here is delicious. And I'm telling you, this was a comeback because this had to sit for a little bit because it was not always so notable to me. All right, so continuing on. This next one came highly recommended by what is it? Fragrantica, ChatGPT, and Gemini. This one has top notes of tea, osmanthus, and bergamot. Has base mid notes, of orchid. So here are the floral notes: the orchid, the freesia, African orange, jasmine flower, and rose. And has base notes of patchouli, vanilla, and musk. This one, when I first got it, my face was like, whew. It's very powdery. It's still not something I reach for often, but it's starting to, I guess it's starting to mature a little bit better, or maybe my nose is. This is Victoria Flower by the House of Maison Alhambra. This is said to be a smell alike of Victor and Rolf's Fire Bomb, Flower Bomb. I don't particularly care for that one. So I know sometimes people say the smell alike is better than the real thing. I don't love the real thing. Great atomizer though, Maison Alhambra. Keep it up. It's okay. I think it's that osmanthus, which I'm not too sure what that is. It's a flower, but I'm not sure. I think. I don't love this at all, but it Yeah, I don't love this one at all, and I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, I don't love it at all." I've worn it a few times, and the weird thing is, I don't get many compliments from my husband because he's like, "You have too many perfumes. I don't know, brother. Just tell me I smell good. You don't have to know what I have on. Just say, baby, you smell good." But one day I wore Flower Bomb, and he was like, "Oh, you smell good," and I was like, "Bro, okay, thank you." So he liked it on me. But I didn't even realize that, or I forgot this one had a tea note. So obviously, I would try with Liam Gray because of the tea, and any of the Elizabeth Arden and her tea collections, and of course, it has the African orange, a jasmine flower. So even the Frisia note, I had put Felicity or the Wedding Silk Santal by what's the young lady's name? Mona Monica Catan, and then by when it has the orchid note, and I said it is very very powdery. You could do Dama Bianca or Genou Noir or Sour Vanille Blanc because those are very powdery. Even Kiss by Rayhan with the condensed milk comes off a little powdery at times. So I said we could try those. We'll try those. Even Peace and Love by the House of Lattafa sometimes has a little powderiness, and Noble Blush. So I'm sure that putting it with one of those rose fragrances, since it does have a mid note of rose, probably will blow me away. Probably will be a firebomb. Y'all, the next one. Whoo, the next one coming up. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give y'all my top 3 or 4. We'll figure it out. So here we go when we talk about floral notes for the month of May. April showers bring May flowers. So top notes, we have magnolia, pear, peach, bergamot, and mandarin orange. For the heart notes, we have jasmine, tuberose, freesia again. So we just had another one with freesia, so we'll try it. Lily of the valley, orchid, violet, plum, and rose. So this one has a plethora of notes. The base notes, we have musk, vanilla, cedar, and blackberry. They're going to add a little fruit at the end, right? This one is called Jardin de Paris. Jardin de Paris by the House of Mason Alhambra. Jardin de Paris by the House of Mason Alhambra. I think you guys know what this is a smell like of. J'adore by the House of Christian Dior. When I tell you I have owned that perfume and I have received many samples or many samples from the mall. This to me, my goodness. Y'all, this smells so good. This is, and I had purchased when I was in Germany, I purchased another one that was a smell like of J'adore, but this one right here, Jardin de Paris, this one right here is amazing. So because it has freesia, of course it would go with Felicity or the Wedding Silk Santal. I had even put Juicy Melange by what is that one? Aroma Concepts, I believe. Pear. What is the one with the pear? The Kingdom by Lattafa. Um, Chance by Mason Alhambra, by the House of Zara. Apple Juice by the House of Zara. Mystique Bouquet or Valaya or Mystique Bouquet, Valaya or Delilah Blanc are all Valaya and inspired by Valaya would go well with this one. Even let's just say we wanted to do peach note. You could do bright peach, bitter peach, peach please, peach delulu. All those will go well with it. This one will go even well with the Cahier line from Paris Corner. Cahier Confection, Cahier Fusion would go exquisitely well with that one. And of course, the Cahier Pistachio. All right, so continuing on, this one has top notes. Listen here. Cattleya Orchid. I'm going to have to put that in the notes. Cattleya Orchid, Freesia, guys. So we've had about 3 with Freesia. Centifolia Rose. Pretty fancy names, right? Heart notes, Jasmine Sandback. We've heard that already. We've heard the Osmanthus from the Flower Bomb one. And base notes of patchouli and vanilla. Patchouli and vanilla. Alrighty. So guys, if you, I know you just saw the light switch off, and we're gonna continue without the light. So guys, this one is a smell-alike of, well, this one is called Victoria Flower Rosa by the House of Mason Alhambra. So it's a smell-alike of Victor and Rolf's, I believe is the Rose something, Victor and Rolf. All right, so we're going to go ahead and give this one a squirt to see what it's all about. Now that's what I'm talking about. Not bad. Not bad at all. Because of the vanilla notes in the base, this would go with any of the vanilla 28s. I would do Ram Shadiva first because that's a lighter one. This one could also go with Poses Rose because of the lightness of the rose by the House of Fragrance World. I have it with Peace and Love. Oh, I had it with Ram Shadiva. I didn't even know. I have it with Peace and Love. I have it with Cotton Abayed by the House of Akayet Attar, I believe. Cotton Abayed. All right, guys. So that again was Victoria Flora Rosa by the House of Mason Alhambra. And like I said, these are very reasonably priced. I believe I got that one from the Joma shop. All right, so the next one, guys, has top notes of jasmine and narcissus. So you know Narcissus Rodriguez, some of their plants have this one in it too, the narcissus. It has heart notes of almond and base note of sandalwood. So very to the point. 4 notes according to Fragrantica. This one is inspired by Perfect Intense by the House of Marc Jacobs. This is no other than Precious Gold by Mason Alhambra. Guys, there is a common theme. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5th Mason Alhambra that I'm talking about today. This was not planned. This is a 5th Mason Alhambra that I'm talking about today. You know what this is making me want to do? A Mason Alhambra roundup. So what that means is get all my Mason Alhambra perfumes and rank them. Maybe I have 15. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Unless some of them are hidden, because I think I have about 15. And my sister owned Perfect by Marc Jacobs. This is Precious Gold, so it's a duplicate of Perfect Intense. Very close. And also Yara Moy by the House of Latafa is an inspiration of Perfect Intense. The funny thing with this one, with the Perfect Intense, or even Perfect, this one's Perfect Intense. With the regular Perfect, guys, by Marc Jacobs, it smells really good, but it's a pepper note or something that comes off extremely peppery in that fragrance as to why I didn't purchase it. All right, so that is Precious Gold by the House of Mason Alhambra. It could go with any of the Aliens by Mugler because of the jasmine note. Narcissus, I would do any of the Narcissus Rodriguez that has this narcissus in it. Narcisco, it's kind of a musky flower. I think it'll go well with it. I have this one because of the almond note going with Sahir by Latafa. I have Shagaf Utanka because of the almond note. I have Musk Nude, which is one by Narciso Rodriguez. Because of the jasmine and the sandalwood note, I put Yara Moy because of the similar notes with that. So that is that. All right, guys, we have a few more. So, I feel like one's missing. All right, so we're going to go on to the next one. I think I missed this one. Yep, it was stuck. It was stuck with garum. All right, so this one, guys, like I said, the floral notes are sometimes in the mid. We have bergamot, grapefruit, and peach as the top notes. As a heart notes, we have jasmine, rose, and iris. And the base notes, we have white, musk, vetiver, vanilla, and patchouli. Already in the base notes, the patchouli and the vetiver already reminds me of Ball the Freak by Rado, Vibrant Vetiver Delight by the House of Emir. The grapefruit note, of course, any of the things with imagination, or what's the other one? Symphony by the House of Louis Vuitton. So you could do Rave, the White Bottle by the House of Lattafa. You can also do Immortal by the House of Maison Alhambra, the Jean Low brand. You could do Cottage Island Dream, which has that symphony note. So this one is Chance, Chants, Tenderina. Come on, Chance. I think Otandra, and it smells just like it. Chanel, been had it, smells like it. This one will do for me. Longevity is amazing. And because of the peach notes, I put this with any of the Tom Ford Peach, Peach Delulu, Peach Please by Zamaya, Club de Nuit Woman by the House of Armaf. Then, of course, because of the, what note did I just say? The white peach in this one, or the peach in this one will go the white peach in the Valaya, and or Mystique Bouquet, and or Delilah Blanc. Jimmy Choo, I Want You. This will go with Delina Exclusive, but preferably Delina a la Rose. All right, so we have 3 more, guys. So this one's pretty cute, how they say the notes. This one has top notes of sweet notes, floral notes. Boy, oh boy, use your imagination there. Sweet notes and floral notes. Then it has mid notes of citrus, pink, grapefruit. So there we have it, the grapefruit again. And then it has a base note of musk. This one is Hayati. Hayati by the House of Lattafa. Hayati by the House of Lattafa. I think I purchased this one, and this is a Florence because it's a Hayati Gold, a Hayati Elixir. This is a Hayati Florence. The Florence is written at the bottom, so it might be a little hard to see. This one, with those notes, the smell that comes out is not linked at all. I mean, I could see it. Yeah, this is definitely, if you have the red shoe, this is a smell alike of the red shoe. This one, I mean, the other one's a little smoother. Is there a citrus grapefruit? And this one's a little strong. So you could use this with anything sweet. So I would even do cloud candy, add a little more sweetness to it. I would do marshmallow blush. I would do anything super, super sweet. You could even do the one I just said, Chance, because that's very sweet. The floral notes, I would definitely with this one try the Floral Perfumo by the House of Maison Alhambra. But that one is great. Hayati Florence by the House of Lattafa. All right, so the next one has a top note of coconut and frangipani. So you already hear of the yellow flower frangipani. You're thinking island, you're thinking coconut scent. Then it has hard notes of tuberose, gardenia, orange blossom, and base note of amber. And this is by the House of Ness. This is Sun-Kissed Hibiscus. Sun-Kissed Hibiscus. I have the black tulip and another one, and I have no idea where I put it. Black tulip. I know I didn't give it away because it was a gift to me. This one, I mean, it starts off like it says. This definitely because of the frangipani and the ylang ylang and the floral perfumo. Chef's kiss. They'll go well together. Thinking also of Call Out for Song Unlimited has a frangipani and ylang ylang note that will go well with that. Juliet has a pew pew that will go well with that. The vanilla one. Juliet has a pew pew vanilla something will go with it because of that coconut note. This will go with the Kayali. The green bottle has the banana note in it. Can't think of it. Have to check the collection. So I'll go with the Kayali, Maui something. I'll put it in the notes. Definitely go with it nice and light because of that. With the tuberose note, maybe I could see this going with Blanche Bet. Maybe Blanche Bet. If you don't have Blanche Bet, Her Confession by the House of Lattafa or Lactia Divina by the House of Paris Corner. Alrighty, guys. So the last fragrance for our floral collection for today. Let me give you guys a guess. What do you think it's going to be? It's a company. It's a brand. It's a house that is known for the jasmine note. This house is synonymous with the word jasmine. I think this is Mr. Renee's, one of his favorite fragrances is from this house, Mr. Daniel Renee. If you guys don't know him, he's a TikTok content creator. Um, he's made many fragrances. The young man probably has nearly 7,000 bottles of fragrances. I don't know, but he's an influencer. All right, so this one has top notes of jasmine sambac. So jasmine sambac, heart notes of cashmere, and base notes of amber. And this is no other than Alien by the House of Mugler. Even, I mean, I guess it could be, is it cashmere and wood? Definitely smell the jasmine though. And you know, jasmine, it's just a sweetness about a jasmine note. And jasmine is not a note that I love, but I wanted Alien because I could not do the other one, the Star Angel. But it's not bad. And I don't really know what, even though it says jasmine, you know what this will go well with, guys? Something with ginger. Mark my word on it. Try this with Versace Crystal Noir. Try this with Lattafa's Angam or Burberry Goddess. This is going well with it because even it says jasmine sandbag. I smell the jasmine, but this jasmine is clean, kind of a soapy jasmine. I want to tell you, it's going to go with those well. And with the amber in it, you can do try Grand Soir. Maybe a little too much for this. You might want to do a diet Grand Soir. So get something that's a smell alike to it. Well, it's not bad, but it's definitely you could smell a little woodiness to it. Man, I tell you, your nose has matured. Alrighty, guys. So that concludes our segment for today with the, what do you call it? Mayflowers. All right, so I'm going to go over the top three to me in my head right now. Okay, let's do the top four. Let's do the top three. Top four, top three, top four, top three. All right, so I think my first one is Jardin de Paris. I think my second is Floral Perfumo. And I think my third is Garam. So those are my top three. Chance, I love. I mean, it's a lot of them that I like in this collection, but if I had to pick my top three, I'm just going to stick to those as my top three. So again, guys, thank you so much for joining my channel today. I hope you were able to take something away from this channel. Again, leave a comment, like my content, share it. Put on the notification bell so you could be the first one to get my content when I put new things out. Again, thank you for all of your support. And guys, remember, it is already next month is May. Stop what you're doing, self-reflect, and what fruit are you producing? What choices are you making in your life that's going to leave a lasting impact in a positive way? What sillage are you leaving behind? And again, remember, your purpose is bigger than you will ever know. One love.